All right. Number one, I'm trying out my y'all know I got a lot of chainsaws and different kinds and different axes. I usually use, well, I've always used a wood handle axe. Today I'm going to be trying out and seeing what is the big deal with this X27. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. This is from Fiskars. I've already used it for the first time, maybe an hour ago, and my mind is blown. So I ain't gonna make no surprises. All right. So uh that's not what this video is about. Hey, my Renaissance grandma, can you do me a favor? Can you hang in here for a minute and just let me cut this wood up for a minute because I want to ask you something that you may know. And it's going to be a lot of other people in the room today. That I want everybody to come in the room guava. And I want to ask y'all a question because I need help. Because I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. All right. So hold tight. Let's just see if this plastic hollow axe can do the job. But be ready because I'm going to I'm gonna take a couple swings at this and then we're gonna go sit down because I want to hear from y'all. Okay. Mug ain't no joke. I'm cutting I'm cutting gum tree wood. And this is the same gum tree that my electric splitter could not split. This is plastic. Look at that. Plastic. Y'all see that okay? Look at that. That mug is shooting back. It's backfiring, ain't it? That thing backfiring on the dance floor. Easy to come out. That thing splitting though. I can't believe it. Y'all come on in. Welcome. That thing splitting. I can't believe it. Knocking off slabs. Do a little at a time. Fiskars. I can't believe it. Come on, pup. Come on here, give me some water. Let's sit down and have a chat. Come on, baby. Gotta put some drawers on. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. A real conversation. Okay. Let me put her some drawers on. And I want to talk to everybody in the room. Okay. Let me give me some water. Come on. Gotta put some drawers on, baby. Walk around here with no drawers on. Oh, these is wet. All right. All right. Anyway. Guava, everybody. Hello. Welcome. It's good to see y'all in here. Let me do a roll call. Let me give me some water. I'll do a roll call while I'm getting some water. Let me fold this blanket up because it was freezing cold last night and earlier. Okay, let's get some water. Now, this conversation is going to be something that other content creators may, I hope you chime in, but you may have dealt with this yourself, okay? So I don't know, but if you have, I need advice. Must need to top that up. My wife was here drinking up all the water, drinking up all the Kool-Aid. All right. Let's talk about it. Grown people only, please. All right. I started a membership, y'all know that. So I got a membership. Let me start over. Let me start over. My Renaissance grandma, Gigi Preps, Lords, how you doing? Suzette, Shawanda, uh, Amarosa. Let me see something. Missy Hawk, how you doing? Bayou Girl, Cheryl, the Garden Artist, how you doing? John King and Natural Light Brown Sugar, Talisha, Big Bad Bo, Red Carpet, Michelle Law, Tracy, how you doing? Rooted in Love. Let me see who else we got. Priscilla Willis, how you doing? The Movington 24, Tracy, Nana Ruby's Craft, C. Maxwell. All right, I think that's it. Rodale, how you doing? Granny Karma, how you doing? Tiffany's Imagination. All right, let's get in here because I'm at the bottom. My Own Beautiful, how you doing? All right, I'm gonna tell you all about my experience, and I want as many I want as much help as I can get, and I want to clarify something that maybe people don't quite understand me. You they be thinking I'm like everybody else, and I don't know why. By now, y'all haven't figured out I'm not like everybody else. Okay, I started a membership. Does anybody in here have a membership on their channel? If you have a membership, you'll be able to help me. Anybody else got a channel, YouTube channel, and you have a membership? No, nobody. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm dealing with. Let me put her some drawers on, man. I could have swore I grabbed your drawer. What I did with it? know what I did. Anyway, let me see. Hey, Casey. So nobody else got memberships. Okay. So y'all may not be able to help me unless you know anything about it. You may be a member of somebody else's channel. Flew away. Welcome to level 4. What does that mean? Oh, that's the computer is doing that. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I left all my. I know where everything is still in the car. All right. Look, this was going on. All right. The last I checked, I had 6 members. I didn't even think nobody was going to go in there because I made the membership. I put it at the top tier. I didn't do level 1, level 2, level 3. I did one level 4. Either do it or don't. I told y'all in a video a little while back, a couple weeks ago, I'm not doing all that. I'm not turning no cartwheels. I'm not doing no backflip. I'm not going to dress like no clown. I'm not doing none of that. That stuff, those kind of perks ain't happening. Those aren't even perks because you can't keep up with it on top of what you already trying to accomplish for people. You can't, man. That's not realistic. So what did I say? I'm going to charge one price. So everybody, do you pay it or you don't, right? Let me tell y'all what my membership was about. My membership, you might as well call it, instead of a membership, call it a fellowship. Because what I was trying to do was separate the computer from the man. I was trying to separate the technology from the humanity. I said that in a video before. I don't want to be doing everything. I want to make it so we have a safe place, a place where we can all meet up. If I go on a camping trip, a lightweight camping trips, hey, I'm over here at, Saluda Shows. Come on over. Y'all come over and we just talk about it, barbecue, sit back, enjoy ourselves, and congratulate and procreate. Okay? Not procreate. Percolate. Okay. Here's the problem I have. Now, that's what this membership was about. Real. Now, it's something that I didn't stipulate in this program that I didn't know that I had to, but I'm doing it now. If you don't want to talk to me, if you don't want to show your face, if you don't want me to know anything about you, don't come. If you want to do that, you can watch me on normal YouTube. If you want to sit there and watch me, don't spend your money. Don't waste your money. Because this is about fellowshipping. My membership is a fellowship. We are all getting together one time or another. I want to see your face. I want to shake your hand. I want to meet your husband or meet your wife. I do not want you sitting here paying all that money to watch me and stare at me. Man, let me tell you how that feel. That was so creepy and weird to me. Because this is why I got this membership, because I thought this was going to separate the tares from the wheat, separate the weirdos from the real ones. If you really wanted to get inside of my private life and me to start the camping group back up, I thought this is how I was going to do it. This way we can, because everybody, weirdos don't pay money. That's what I thought. I thought weirdos won't pay money. I thought trolls won't pay money. I was wrong. Now, the reason why I asked y'all if you have a membership program on your channel, because I needed to know. This is what I found out. So I'm going ahead and tell everybody, because I ain't never heard nobody say this before. Did you know? Did any of y'all know that people can come in that's blocked. If they blocked, as long as they pay money, YouTube allows them to come in. So you can't double block them. Did y'all know that? Right, Katina. Trolls got a budget for trolling. What do they also give trolls the company car? What the hell, yo? So peep gang, I had somebody that started their channel on the 12th. It's the 14th. They started a channel on the 12th. Paid the money. I know y'all still probably like lads. Maybe they just started the channel so they could be a member, so they could see you. Okay, that's what I thought at first till I thought about it. You started a channel on the 12th. Today is the 14th. So you could be just the membership in the private. Well, you came into the room. I had 6 members. 6 people was in the room. And the only one I spoke to was one. And I know her and she got a channel. And y'all know y'all probably still like led, but some people watch you from TV. Can you block them? No, no. You can't block. They look, they're already blocked. I went down the line because I seen this list to say members, and I went down the line. 2, let me think. 2 I knew. Patience Saint, but that's another story. Not him. But oh, I just forgot her name already. I knew 2 of them, but I had 4 people in there. 2 of them was blocked. Somebody, some troll weirdos. Listen, when I clicked on their name to see who they are, when they started the channel or whatever, it said unblock user, meaning I've already blocked them. They've probably been blocked for years. I don't even know. So that let me know that if you've blocked somebody, as long as they pay the money, they can come into your private chat. Let me see. Mina says, I've been blocked before a channel for no reason. I hardly comment. I think YouTubers block wrong person. Yeah, you do block wrong people sometimes because you be so quick doing this with your big old finger on the little phone. That happens. That happens. But nah, what can you do with them? Help shut that shit down. Say, bruh, they've been waiting on that. I guess. Man, this is weird on YouTube's behalf, and it's weird on whoever did its behalf. You can't block them, but you can hide them so they can't interact. No. See, let me. That's a good one, Dwight. But let me tell y'all the real. That's not what kind of membership I want to do. I'm not. I told you mine ain't gonna be like everybody else. Mine is, hey, we're gonna be talking about things. My membership is a real membership. I'm not going to discuss things with the members that I want to discuss with everybody else in the world. You got people paying, and then you got people that ain't paying, right? So why would I put my private information, my private life, and then you know what I'm saying? That's not fair. It's not right. It's not moral. So I'm like, that's crazy. That's what yo, that's weird to me, man. That's weird to me, yo. That's weird. It's so weird that it's like I hate to say this, but what are they paying for? See, this how I'm looking at it. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. And I know right now I got tunnel vision. I got tunnel vision, so correct me and steer me another direction and try to give me your point of view on this. But this is my point of view. They don't care who pays as long as they're paying. And I'm sure YouTube gets a cut of that money too. So they allow anybody into the membership. Let me see. Michelle says some people like to be around popular or famous people for their own insecurity. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that at all. My problem is, number one, I'm not famous. But if that's how they think of me, imagine this, the reason I started the membership, so we can interact. This is the time you got time to talk to me. Everybody always saying, Led, I ain't got time to talk to you because you too busy talking to other people. You'll talk for 3 hours, and I wanted to talk to you. I had some questions about fruit trees, I had some questions about plants, and you so busy talking and cracking on trolls, right? So I made the decision to start the program. So, hey, this is your private time. You paying, this is your private time, and you got my full, undivided attention. Now is the time to ask me the questions you've been wanting to ask me on regular YouTube, where, hey, it's just me and you. I'm here at your disposal to answer all of the questions in depth without being snappy and thinking that you a troll. That's what I thought. You know what I mean? Oh, my bad, Michael. You see, I keep putting on these glasses. My bad, man. Michael Shaw. My bad, brother. I'm sorry about that. No, I can't see. Katina Brooks says, "Can you not pick and choose who's getting in?" I don't know. I thought you could. I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna look and see how much power it gives me over deciding who is in and who ain't. Do a Zoom will be better. No, yeah. That's what I'm gonna have to do, right? But I was gonna do StreamYard with the members so we can meet and be for real, you know. But I'm sitting here like, now, see, I already have a private camp club, and we gets it in, okay. And when I tell you we gets it in, we know each other, we love each other, we meet up with each other, and we share with each other information and everything. That's my camp club. That's not open to the public at all. Like zero YouTube, zero, right? So I thought I would come over to YouTube and try my hardest to try to give, because we don't, the club is shut down. But I'm like, at least give other people a little something to, you know what I'm saying? So we can fellowship together. And then you get you weirdo dumb. Listen, I'm gonna ask you a question. You ain't got to answer me. You ain't got to answer. Anybody ever did some stripping? And I ain't talking about cars. Could you go off platform? Like, yeah, I could, but that Patreon ain't no different. I don't think you, long as they paying, right? Granny Karma says, "Thank you for this valuable information. I didn't know this." Granny Karma, I didn't either. And I'm going to give you my experience one more time, just for the people that just coming in the room that didn't hear me. I had a membership meeting about, it was at 11 o'clock. And the last I checked, I had 6 members. 2 of them was real people with channels, something I can verify. Then I had 4 Nobodies that just started their channels. Two of them had been blocked already, but they were able to infiltrate the system. So they could, and then when I gave them an opportunity, I was on a live stream for 30 minutes. I gave you the opportunity to talk to me. Let me know what's going on. Tell me, what is this? And for 30 solid minutes, only, I ain't gonna say one, somebody else came out and said something. But for basically 30 minutes, 27 minutes, one person talked that has a channel. Now I'm gonna say this too. Here was one of my other stipulations, and I ain't nobody gonna like it, but I don't care about that because I'm trying to fellowship with human beings. If I want to fellowship with computers, I'll go buy me a damn Xbox or PlayStation. Cause this is some bullshit now. Now we done lost our humanity or what? What's going on, people? Humans, what's going on? Have we lost our humanity to the point we don't want to talk to each other as people? Like, you rather be like, please press 1 if you are looking for auto parts. Is that where we are now? That we made that normal? That's what's up. I ain't blaming AI. I'm blaming human beings. You know why I'm blaming human beings? Because human beings can step up and say, no, my brother, want to talk to you in person. I laid out the groundwork so we can come together as a people. And I told them in that thing, we got AI. Unfortunately, AI ain't going nowhere. We know that, right? We got it. But see, I want to implement something else into the mix that we kind of forgot about. It's already a thing, but I want to reintroduce it. And it's called HI, high. Human intelligence. That's going to be the name of my group. Is high. Short for human intelligence. You got AI. It ain't going nowhere. Okay? But if we can't converse as human beings, we can't talk to one another like we used to 30 years ago, 20 years ago. What are we doing? Why are you watching the news and caring about what's happening to the world if you don't even want to, you can't do nothing about it without your computer? Man, we got a problem, yo. We got a problem. I am reintroducing, and it's called HI. And it's, you know what it is? High. High for like give somebody a handshake. High is like give somebody a hug. High is like give somebody a high five. High, go ahead, hit the rock. High for human intelligence. They already got artificial intelligence. It ain't going nowhere. So y'all hearing it from me, my group that I'm going to make, either what I'm going to make it with YouTube or without it, is high human intelligence. Because I want to meet people and talk to human beings in person. Nothing against AI, okay? AI, if you're listening, nothing against you. But I would like to talk to some human beings too. AI, you in control of everything right now. Can I talk to some people? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say this. If I continue with this group, because this is not about money. You understand? It's not about money. I was doing this to separate people. I mean, separate the weirdos from the real ones. And it didn't work. So here's going to be some new stipulations if I move forward with this, which I really don't see any light at the end of this tunnel. My stipulations, look, whether I do a membership on YouTube or we go on a sideline and do something on Zoom, or we go on the sideline and do something through Patreon, whatever, let me tell you something. Here goes some stipulations that's going to be real. If I can't see your face, don't come. If you one of the people that like to talk on a computer screen, but keep your face blackened out and just to hear your voice talk, don't come. Don't come. I don't even know how that's a thing. I could see if you want to black your screen out for a minute and pick a booger or something, you know, or spit out some seeds. I don't know what you back there doing. I could see that. I could see if your baby came out with their diaper on their head full of doo-doo and something and you wanted to black the screen out. I get it. You know what I mean? I get that. But to have a whole meetup or meeting, however it is, with your face blacked out, freaks me the hell out. Maybe I'm just, am I so old school where I'm outdated like that? Look, yo, y'all can have that shit. I'm not about to sit across on no computer showing my face in my personal environment and be talking to a blacked out screen with your name in the corner. That's some bullshit. This look, whatever TikTok done did and spread this bullshit and made that shit normal, yo, how the hell, why don't you just, if you're gonna black your face out and not show people who you are, call a motherfucker on the phone. Why is you on a computer or a smart device that shows your face, but you doing some phone shit? That's weird to me, yo. Just don't show up. That's weird. For instance, for instance, y'all come to my channel to see me, see what I'm doing, and check in on my journey of whatever, right? What if I told you, what if I told you today we gonna be going in the haunted house and I got some big changes coming? But when you got on the screen, it's just a black screen in my voice. I think you can do it here. I think you can. I think you can. I'm gonna do this. Watch this. Watch how annoying this shit is to normal people. Watch this shit here. Can y'all see me? Tell me if you can see me or hear my voice or something. Y'all can hear me? Okay, check this out. Look, this is what I've been doing to the haunted house. I just bought this to go over in this corner, and I put this brand of solar generator in this corner, and this is going to power the whole house, right? So then after I got the whole house rewired and powered up, I look, this is what I've been showing you. This is a surprise right here. Bam! See that? Oh my God, wait till y'all see this. This gonna be the bomb right here. Hey, yo, I promise you, everything gonna flip. I'm about to take, you see this couch right here? See this dead cat on this couch right here? It's been here so long, it don't even stink no more. See this couch? This one, I think I'm gonna keep and reupholster. And then, kind of fucking sense do that make, man? If you can't show your face, don't come. Just meet me on YouTube like normal. See y'all behind y'all thumbnail. Hey, I know that I'm a goldfish in a bowl when I'm on this platform like this, right? When I'm on this platform just like this, I know I'm the goldfish in the bowl. I know I'm being stared at by hundreds, if not thousands of people sometimes. I know I'm all right with that. But when I invite you into a private room so we can doggone chop it up for real, and you behind a black curtain, you can see the booger in my nose, and I can't see the booger in your nose. Man, I got a problem with that. I gotta put some clothes on and you can be naked. I got a problem with that. 2020 ruined everybody, man. If you don't know by now, I'm telling you this. 2020 stripped away a lot of humanity out of folks, man. The year 2020 and beyond stripped away a lot of your humanity and you don't even realize it. You have normalized weird shit. What the hell, man? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. If this world were mine, will lay at your feet. Come on, motherfucker. Buzzer, buzzer, buzzer. Yes, man. Mm-hmm. I will lay at your feet. All that I own. You've been so good to me. Big old giant bump bug got in here. Had to light it up and smoke. All right. All right, y'all. I don't know where that mug came from. All right. Am I the only one to feel this way, or am I just doing too much? Am I doing too much? If so, let me know. Because we have normalized some weird shit. Like it's normal. It's okay. You know, maybe it's me, see? Because my mother and my father raised me, and I can remember one of my first lessons as a little bitty kid. My first lesson as a little bitty kid was hold your head up and look grown people in their face. Look a man. When I got older, my daddy told me, hey, you talking to another man, you look him in his eye. Okay? Not to intimidate him, but to let him understand it's a respect level here. I'm a man, you a man. That's all squashed. Just by looking at each other. You know? Just that mutual respect. All that looking down at your shoelaces bullshit. Number one, get your ass whipped. Number two, your respect level drips down a little bit. Cause he like, the lower, let me tell you something. This is from my father. I'm talking about my dad. Rest his soul. The lower your head goes down, the higher another man's head go up. The more you curl over and curl down, the more another man stick his chest out and look up. Cause it's a natural thing. It's like dogs. Have you ever seen dogs? Men don't know it, but it works just like that. Okay, it works just like that. If you've ever seen two dogs in the alley, right? And one dog walk up to the other dog and he's barking, he's barking, and then the other dog kind of walk up, but to let that dog behind the fence know that I'm not a threat, that other dog walk up and put his head down a little bit and approach real slow, right? With his head down. To let him know I'm not a threat. You can whoop my ass and I know that. I'm just trying to come over here and see if I can get a little bit of that kibble from you. That's all. If you think about it, when somebody come and beg you in the street, and they begging for change, they begging for money, or they begging for something, they don't look you in the eye. They curled over. You think I could get a couple dollars from you? And you feel a little bit like, nah, I ain't got no money. You curl up to let them know you're the aggressor. That man, I ain't got no money. But just in case you try something stupid, I'ma clock you. Right? It's natural. We like dogs, man. Humans is like dogs. And if you don't realize it, you're gonna be subjected to some criticism and some messed up living situation because you all curled up looking down at your damn feet. Look, I'm a person, I like to look a mug in the eye. If I'm sitting with you, I ain't gonna stare at you like I'm trying to undress you or look at your skeleton or some shit, with some x-ray. But I'm gonna see who you is first. We gonna talk. You know, if you happen to flip flop on me and clock me over the head, I know exactly what you look like to describe you to the police. I'm not with this new age keyboard warrior, keyboard computer gangster bullshit. I'm not with it. I'm not with it, man. Y'all can have that part of social media. I don't want to have no parts of it. I want to use I used to use my platform as a billboard. This is just my billboard. This is not my life. This is to welcome people into, hopefully, will welcome you into my reality, my real life, not no virtual shit. One day you could sit here right next to me on this couch and we'll pour some of this liquor and have a drink and toast to the boogie. I don't want to just always be talking to y'all on the damn computer. The whole reason I started Legs on the Loose back in the day so I could go to y'all, even though 2020 happened. From 2018, I started Legs on the Loose, 2017, 2018, something like that. Legs on the Loose was supposed to, me and my wife, to go across the United States of America and meet everybody. And we all meet up and gather up in certain locations. 2020 happened, I wasn't able to do that. But that's what my whole goal this whole time, all these years has been, is man, I wanna chill with you, man. I wanna, hey man, let me taste what you cook. You could taste what I cook. We on the grill together. We singing karaoke together. I don't, man, I'm not, I'm sorry. I just don't fit the criteria. So with that being said, the membership thing, that may be it. I'm gonna tell you all this. I'm gonna tell you this. And I'm just gonna break this down to let you know how real I am about what I'm talking about. If there is a way that you can get your refund through YouTube, get your refund. I don't want your money because I didn't start this program to have weirdos watch me like they in some kind of uh you know flick. If you, man, get your money back. I don't want your money. I don't want your money. I don't want you to pay to be weird. Just be weird for free on normal YouTube. Just be weird for free. Man, I felt like I was in a burlesque show and they was waiting on me to strip down. Got all these eyes watching me and nobody saying nothing, but they know. Think about this now. Think about how this feel. Think about how this make you feel. You know somebody done paid good money to be here with you. You're giving them the opportunity to speak and introduce themselves, but they're somewhere in the shadows gawking at you. They paid to be in the shadows to gawk at you, right? That's, yo, I felt like Luke was, Two Line Crew was supposed to be singing "Shake What Your Mama Gave Ya." You know how Diamond felt when she first got on stage? She felt weird, and they was like, "Girl, you just need a drink. You need to just loosen up." That's how the hell I just felt. Like, man, y'all trying to, come on, shake that, shake what your mama gave ya. I'm trying to talk to these fuckers like, hey, it's y'all here. What's up? So y'all ain't gonna say nothing? I'm, I felt like Muggs was just, man, making it rain on me. Man, that was a horrible feeling, man, of the creepiest proportions I ever felt. I felt nasty. I felt nasty. I felt like a fat stripper. I felt like that on the stage, and Muggs is showering me with dollar bills and chocolate pudding for some reason. I don't know. It was weird. I don't want to have nothing to do with weirdos like that. Now listen, YouTube can get weird. I know that. But this was a whole nother level of that shit. This was like, this was like, I ain't got no comparison. It was like somebody watching a peak show. You know that hole in the wall. You go to one of them movie theaters where the movie theater where you could remember back in the day. That's it. That's it. Do y'all remember? Is y'all old enough to remember? Like, I'm not gonna name any of the stores' names, but y'all remember when VHS tapes? You go rent a VHS tape and you go into the rental store to rent you a VHS tape, and it was a limit. You could only like rent 6 unless you was like a premium member or some shit like that. Remember that? Premium people can rent 10 tapes. You leave out the store like this to go watch all these movies. Remember that? Okay. Inside of them movies where you go rent the VHS tapes at, there was a black curtain. Do y'all remember that? Where all the weirdos used to kind of act like they looking at, and then they do like a kung fu flip into this black curtain. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? That black curtain was real thick too. Me and my sister used to touch it like it was like made out of velvet. You know what the hell is back in this room? Why do everybody look so strange when they get close to that back corner? It's like a water fountain right there in front of it. So people act like they drinking water like this. Hoya! And then they do a double somersault into this room like nobody seen them. I went back in that room one day and I peeked in there, and my little sister was like, "You gonna get in trouble." I looked in that room. It was more than videotapes in that mug. My eyes almost jumped out my head. That is how I felt in that membership. I felt like people was peeking at me behind the black curtains, behind the velvet rope. You know, they tell you behind the velvet rope, behind the black curtain, and behind in the champagne room, don't touch nothing. They say if you're gonna go in the champagne room, you go in with your arms crossed. Don't touch or bump up against anything in this mug. You might be 3 months pregnant when you come out of here by accident. Don't touch nothing in the champagne room. Shake what your mama gave ya. Come on, shake that thing, girl. Man, I felt like I was in the velvet room. Mug staring at me, ain't saying nothing, man. You gotta talk. Remember the little dude? Remember the little dude on Players Club? Remember the little dude on Players Club? And what was his name? Lil Byron or whatever his name was? And he would always pay Diamond the most money, but he didn't say nothing. He just stared at her while she on stage. Remember that? Oh, he followed her home one time. Come on, I pay you the most money. Come on, give me that thing. Come on. He turned into a monster, didn't he? He followed her up them steps. What was his name, y'all? The little dude that followed Diamond home. She was like, "Hey, Daryl, what you doing here? As good as it. I came to see you, Diamond." Do y'all remember that? Shit. That's how I felt. Like somebody sprinkling on me with rolls of nickels. Hey, see, I'm tired of that shit. Myron. Myron. What I call him? Byron? Myron. 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 Hey, Myron. Hey, Diamond. What you doing here? Uh, I just wanted to tell you how much I love you, Diamond. I just want to, oh, come on, let me get in here. I give you all my money. That month turned into a werewolf. That's how I felt, man. I felt like Diamond was watching me. So my thing to you, so I can get this on out the way, is if y'all got memberships or you know somebody with membership programs on their channels. Gigi Prep said I had nightmares about Myron. I guess I'm gonna have a nightmare about him now. If y'all know anything about this, let me know. I'm gonna do a little bit more research and go into YouTube analytics and see if I can adjust it. If I can adjust it, I will. If you get into my memberships and you don't got a channel or a thumbnail, don't waste your money, please. Please don't waste your money. Because my membership is the fellowship. We are going to be meeting in person, even if I keep it open. And for the tell you, if you don't want to do this stuff that I'm asking you to do, to be real, to be real with me, as real as I am with you, keep your money. Don't come. If you don't want to show your face, don't come. If you don't want to speak, don't come. That's weird to me. You know? That's like, you remember you was a kid on the bus, the whole classroom going to the zoo. There was always one little strange kid want to stay on the school bus. The hell you ask your mama for some field trip money for? You know your mama ain't got $20 for you to go to the zoo, and then she got to turn around and buy you a bag lunch. You got to bring your own lunch and shit, and then you want some a little extra money so you can feed the monkeys and shit at the zoo. And she done gave all this money to you, a sack lunch, bus fare, and passes, and monkey food and shit, and your goof ass want to stay on the school bus while the rest of the class go and look at the damn zebras and the penguins and shit, and you want to stay on the bus and cry. Man, that shit. What you do this for? And see, y'all probably thinking, like, hey now, Bougie. Y'all probably think, well, Led, maybe they weren't in the room. Maybe, nah. I had 6 members and I had 6 heads in the room. 6 members and 6 people showed up. I only talked to one person. The other ones were just like floating heads. I thought I could solve the world's problems with a little bit of ingenuity and a little bit of humanity and some smarts. And it got weirder than normal YouTube. So I can see where I see where YouTube is going. I see where social media is going. I do. I've been on social media a long, long time, almost since the beginning. And I'm telling you, it's going in a direction. It's like the United States. We know the United States has now turned in a direction where there's no steering back onto course. We're into a new world. We're in new waters now. We don't know what America is going to turn out to be in the next year or so. Right? This ain't the same no more. This is new America, and this is how it's going to be. That's what social media is doing. Social media is taking a turn for the worse as well, because the rules, the laws, the regulations, and the creeps and the weirdos and the people that they're allowing to bully and pick on other people and all that, it's weird. I didn't. You said, hold on. Gigi said you was waiting on a membership notification. I did a video. I told y'all what I told you I wasn't gonna do it like normal because I didn't want everybody just piling in and just, I did a whole video. And all that video was about was the membership and what I was gonna do and what I wasn't gonna do. Hey, TLC in the garden. Hey, She Natural Homestead. So with that being said, before I'm not gonna leave you. Did anybody have any questions about any of this? Cause I'm weirded out if you can't tell. I'm way weirded out. Anybody got any questions about any of this? Stink bugs. I remember in the 90s, it was this song. And I can't get it out of my head ever since we had that meeting. Y'all ever hear that song that was in the early 90s, mid 90s, about 95, 96, and it was called How Bizarre? How Bizarre? How Bizarre? Ooh, baby, you're making me crazy. Y'all remember that? Every time I look around, you're in my face. Bougie says, so you going to continue membership or still on the shelf? It's on the shelf. If I can't if I'm answering in a minute, Gigi. If I can fix it to control who's in and who's out, yeah, I'm gonna just shut the whole thing down. Cause I'm not letting I want to talk to human beings. So we can fellowship, meet up, and do real stuff. Bouger, you've been to my camp. The remember the public camp? Bouger, you've been to a couple of them. And things got a little odd, right? So I made it private. So that club is private, but I kind of wanted to do something a little different so people can still get these experiences. And it ain't got to be that personable, but you know what I'm saying? It's in a safe zone. So that's what I was trying to do is make this a safe zone. And I didn't know. I didn't know that trolls had real money. I didn't know. I had no idea. Uh Relax with swag says, so is there no more channel unless you're a membership? Relax. I'm right here with you right now. I never ever said anything like that, not even remotely. I've been a follower of your channel for about 6 years, so that's unfortunate for those that are looking to learn survival skills. Relax with swag. What are you talking about? You said, well, damn. What are you talking about? I'm giving you the floor because I don't want to misunderstand you. Yeah, if you just clicking in, you shouldn't be saying stuff like that because I'm gonna take it the wrong way. You flew off the handle with something you don't know the conversation. It's not cool. Okay. If you say you've been watching me since 2019, you should already know I'm a clown whoever come in with that bullshit. You know that, right? You've been watching me since 2019. Come on, let's be realistic. Let's be honest. If you've been watching me since 2019, how many people do I let get away with that trying to disrespect me and come in sideways? Come on now, I'm being fair. That's why I even gave you a chance, man. Explain yourself. What's going on? can't even get words out my throat. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do y'all understand now? You come here and talk about some. You came in to learn from me. You've been here since 2019, and is you gonna cut the whole channel off and just make it membership? Well, damn, that's what you said to me. If you've been watching me since 2019, you know, man. Why don't you play the wall and shut the hell up and sit back and listen and find out what's going on before you start coming here like yo trying to clown me is a mistake. Because listen, I love, I literally, they should make clowning trolls a sport. I'm telling you, I'll go home with the gold. I would be in the center platform if they make clowning trolls a Olympic sport. I will come home with gold. That's some bullshit. Just because you ain't been watching me since no 2019, no, you have not. No, 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 you have not, ma'am. Because you knew already, man. Don't come in here with that bullshit. I'd say that every time. Don't come in here sideways. I don't care if you've been watching me since 2015. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not one of them YouTubers that I want you to be subscribed to me so bad that I'll let you disrespect me and come in here and clown me and act just because you know how many super chats I've gave back. People will put a super chat in my live stream and say something about the president or something, how good of a person he is. You can keep your money and cram that comment right on up in the pie hole. I don't want your money. I don't. I'm not. You're not going to pimp me out. And that's a lot of stuff that's happening on social media. You letting this machine pimp you out. Have a little bit of dignity about yourself. Don't just let people come in here and say and do anything just because they gave you a little money, a little super chat, a little something. Nah, no, man. What are we doing? What have we become? No, you've been watching me since 2019. So if you've been watching me since 2019, ma'am, you knew exactly I was about to tear your head off with that bullshit. You knew that was about to come in. You knew you could predict that. You been watching me since 2019. You knew I was about to get on. So don't be sad or mad at me. Cause you knew what was about to happen. No, you man. Am I tripping? Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's good to see y'all in here. I just wanted to say hi. I appreciate you. And I'm not selling my soul to social media. I never have, and I never will. I'm not going to let you pay to run me over. You wouldn't do it in real life. So I'm not going to let you do it on a computer screen. I wouldn't talk to you no different way on here than I will in person. I've had that situation a many a times where somebody I addressed on this computer and I end up running into them in human reality, and I told them the same damn thing in person. I've been watching social media on most platforms for a long time, and I am seeing people sell their souls for clicks and views. I am literally seeing people sell their souls for clicks and views. If you're a new content creator, let me give you a piece of advice. Hell, if you're an old content creator, let me give you a little piece of advice. Be true to yourself. Stop counting the money that they give you. Because if you start counting the money that they give you and you start centering yourself around that money, you will start to do whatever the hell they tell you to do. Then they pull that money back a little bit and you feel a little nervous. I'm telling you out of experience. Then you kind of get a little frantic. Then you start actually, well, let me see what their suggestions are. Maybe I will do the latest tic-tac dance. And that's the line you draw where you like, look, am I about to sell my soul for a couple of dollars that you can make going cutting some grass somewhere else? Because I don't know why people keep thinking YouTube people is rich. So I'm just here to tell y'all, don't sell your soul. Because us older people, if these kids see us selling our soul to this machine, they gonna think it's okay to sell their soul. Look at these kids running around doing pranks. Do you know when something pays children to throw rocks and dirt and sand on people? I need you to really pay attention. You mean to tell me that platform doesn't see that as some sort of violation? If I throw sand at you and it gets in your eyes, or I throw it in the air and it lands on your head, or I hit you with a whole 40 pack of tissue in Costco, you know what that's called in real life? It's called fucking assault. If I take some tissue in this big ass roll and I throw it in the air and it land on your head, you don't think it's a problem because you're saying it's tissue, but you don't know if this person has some sort of has a spinal surgery. You don't know if they got some kind of apparatus under their shirt that's helping them breathe, or their colostomy bag, or you don't know what is going on with that person. But you and your friend with the camera across the aisle thought it'd be funny to hit somebody over the head with some tissue paper or some shit, and you don't even realize you could be hurting this person indefinitely just so you can get clicks and views. How about hit yourself with that shit and see if you can get the same views? The people that watch that shit and the people that produce that shit all need their asses kicked. And whoever is paying them to make that okay. I'm going to send you a check at the end of the month. Keep that kind of stuff coming because it got 1 million views. You scared this man jump from behind the damn door and gave him a literal heart attack. and he died, but your video got 1 million views. Keep that coming. That's what I call selling your soul for this machine, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, a lot of them have got popped. Jumping up on somebody playing games with the wrong one, and they filled them up. So I'm sorry about all this. I just had to come in here. I needed some questions answered that I don't think y'all can really answer. But I'm just telling y'all this right off the bat is, man, don't let this machine eat your soul, man. Don't listen. A lot of us content creators losing subscribers hand over fist. Losing subscribers hand over fist by the thousands. Me. You want to know why? I'm gonna tell you something. I did a video. The other day, and I'm gonna tell you just a little piece of it. And that video was. I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna release it. So that way everybody can really see what was in my heart at the time. But everything we knew is gone. Like the gardening community, y'all know good and well, man. It's a little weird. It's, we try to stick together and everybody still try to stick together, but we done clicked out. You know what clicked out mean? Clicked out mean everybody we done all, just like when you go to summer camp, you in junior high school and you go to summer camp. All y'all from all different classes and different grades in that school. But in that 7 days that you at camp, you kind of click up with people, whether it be on purpose or it be by accident. You end up clicking up with people, and by the end of summer camp, you don't know 95% of the rest of the people at the camp. You only know the people that were staying in your cabin. That's it. And that's what's happened to the gardening community. That's what has happened to YouTube itself. And that's what's happening to all over social media. Everybody done not clicked up, because that didn't happen a long time ago. Now they clicked out, because now it's no more integrating. Because the only way you can integrate now is the whole clique got to integrate with this whole clique. It ain't individual people no more. Been watching this shit a long time, man. And I'm that's what I see anyway. I can't speak for everybody. That's what I see. And that's the only reason I thumbs up your video, like it, and I thumb up everybody in the comment section, and I keep it moving, because I don't want I don't really want to be part of that divisiveness. Right? So that's it. That's it. What a weird day, right? So, what I'm going to go out here and do is I'm going to get my tractor and start hauling this wood where I'm going to end up having it for the long run. And then start splitting it. That's what I got planned for my day. Maybe give my dog a bath or something. I don't know. She smelled like a sock. Other than that, man, I'm highly disappointed. Oh, and before I go and do any of that, I'm going to go on YouTube, go to the analytics, and try to figure out, can I make the membership can I make the membership more exclusive? Can I control the membership and make it more exclusive? If I cannot control the membership and make it more exclusive, I'm going to drop it all together, because it wasn't about the money. It was about trying to fellowship with the membership. Okay. So with that being said, everybody enjoy your day. Live from 73. I guess we'll go back to doing normal stuff again. I love you, and I'm out. Peace.